just feeling the season around the corner now, and all the work that we put in to get to this point, and then this really feels like the start day, and so as always, life has lots of new beginnings and restarts, and this is one of them, and guys are pumped up about it. Feeling good too because we come in pretty healthy and for the most part, and ready to put forth really good effort on the game plan, and go in a very, very difficult situation against a really good team, and see if we can get it with a win.
We saw Dwayne Brown out here. What can you tell us about that?
You saw Dwayne?
We saw Dwayne.
Yeah. Well, he's ready to go. He's ready to go, and we're pleased to have him. In all in the camp that he was able to put forth, he did all the learning. He's really healthy. He's really healthy right now, and I'm really thrilled about that for him. And was one of the things we realized, about the process of it, that we would not wear him down at all during camp, and like any player. And so he's got fresh legs coming. He wants to play tight end. So I don't know. We probably won't get that chance, but he's asking.
So he's good to go for Sunday.
Yep.
Tyler was back out too.
Yes.
With Tyler Mabry getting promoted back to the roster today, what's Kobe Parkinson's status right now? Does he have a chance to be back this week?
No, he won't make it this week.
Where's your team vaccination levels?
We've been at one guy the whole time during the process, and so we've had great participation. There's everybody's got their stories, and I've been really pleased with everybody's contribution and all that. So we've had a ton of guys that have made it. The other way I look at it, like everybody but a couple.
So you still just have one guy or two guys, or?
We're at two right now. I don't mind telling you.
So you guys named captains today, is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, really overwhelmingly the guys chose Russell on offense and Bobby on defense and Nick Ballore on special teams.
Russ and Bobby obviously been captains a long time. What have they meant to
They've really stood for consistency on the highest level, and not just that they make a lot of tackles, they throw a lot of touchdown passes. It's in everything that they bring and do and what they represent. They're really the real deal, and they're the leaders chosen for a number of years, but yet they're the reason. The leaders chosen for a lot of great reasons too, and these guys believe in them and they look up to them and they count on them. They count on their word, and they trust the heck out of them. And we're very, very fortunate to have him. Nick Ballore has just been a fantastic guy to step into this role a year ago, and the guys really look to him too. So we've got real wisdom in our leadership, and it's really all you can hope for.
KJ Wright signed with the Raiders this weekend. Just now that it's kind of official that he's moved on, just what's he like?
Yeah, KJ Wright has been an incredible Seahawk and been an incredible man in this community as well. There aren't enough words to talk about the kind of person that he is, the great competitor that he is, the wonderful contributor. He's been to the program for 10 years, and we had a blast together. I love KJ, and we fortunately were able to through the process, we stayed together on it and talked through it, and he as he made his decision, this was a good choice for him at this time, and so he jumped at it. But KJ will always be, I don't know how long he can play there, but he'll always be a Seahawk.
Why didn't it work for Carroll Witherspoon here?
Just didn't, this time around, and another club wanted him, and so we had the competition that we had coming up and coming in. We were excited about and thought that would be the best way to go.
You guys brought in Jake Lewton last week. What did you guys see about him? It sounds like you talked to them fairly extensively going through the draft process last year. He said he had
yeah, our coaches really liked him, and arm strength, the competitiveness, the smarts, playmaking. He's a really good talent, and so we're excited to see how he does. When Sean Mannion was here, he showed us a lot of stuff, and in a similar style, and so it's kind of a natural for us to go this way.
Given all the moves you've made at quarterback, what's your level of comfort with the depth that you have at that position?
Well, we got really good guys, and we're really competitive, and we've got fast guys and guys with experience. Sidney's a really good football player, and we've known about him for a long time and excited about him. John Reed has done a really nice job. He plays really fast and has competed like crazy out here. and it has the ability to play multiple spots. And so we're excited to see these guys go out and battle and fight for their spots, their time.
I was gonna with Colby. Are you worried about that this could be a long-term thing with him at all? Or do you know have any more?
No, he's on his way back. He just isn't going to make it yet. It's a foot injury that you just have to, you just got to kind of work your way back at it and not overdo it and make sure we don't mess it up along the way. And so we felt like if we don't have him available here, then we can get a couple weeks to get him ready. That'll be really important so that when we get him back, he'll stay back. He runs every day. He's working hard at it, but he's not up to full speed yet.
Mark Vinyl has played football since 8th grade, but apparently he worked out with Russell some this offseason. When did you see that warrant bringing him in at this stage of the season?
It's really his competitiveness, just his talent athletically. He's an extremely ferocious competitor. He's got natural talent as far as catching the ball, and all hand-eye stuff is excellent. Catching range is excellent. He's got a million things to learn, but we thought we'd take a shot and see how he goes and see if he's able to pick it up. He's going to have to pick things up quickly because otherwise he won't catch up. So we'll give him benefit of the doubt right now, and it's as new as it can get. I probably should call that 8th grade coach and just check out, see what he thought of him. But I probably won't be able to track him down.
Seeing what Mo Alley Cox has done in Indianapolis provide a little more reasoning to go after a guy like that because he's really evolved the last.
Yeah, he's a good ball player and looks very comfortable doing it. That's not the reason. There's other guys, and that have come along over the years, but he's a very special athlete and talent, and let's see if he can make sense of it and put some of the skills that he's brought from his other game and from his other competition and put it to work here.
Did Marquise win the nickel job back, or did Ugo hold on to it?
You'll have to wait and see. Ugo's done a great job, really. Ugo's done a fantastic job at this point, and only did better than he had done in the year past. Came back very experienced. Marquise is really just totally on the rise. I think he might have gotten 17 plays or something, I think it was, in preseason, so it's not a lot, So he's working his way back into it, and he ain't happy with not playing. He wants to get out there, and he's going to fight like crazy, and Oog's going to do everything he can to not let him take the job. So it's a very competitive spot, and we're in great shape there.
Does it have to be one guy? Almost feel like
Not necessarily. Good question.
that situation where both those guys have done so much, you want to find ways to get them both on the field.
Yeah, that's like a lot of guys on this roster that we would like to find their play time and the rotation so that they can contribute because they deserve it. And they've worked really hard to get it, and the talent and the skill is so close that we love guys to be able to play and just make us stronger down the road if we can pull that off.
Any better sense of Trey Brown when he might be back, or?
It's going to be a bit for him too. We got to make sure that again he's got a couple things we're working on, but. None of them are debilitating. None of them so serious. It's just going to take some time. So it's going to be a couple weeks.
With so many new guys coming in at cornerback, what's your biggest concern going into game week in terms of their readiness?
My concern would be in terms of their readiness. Exactly like you said. Make sure that our guys know what's going on. Sydney's been here all for a week already, so he's been working at it. He's familiar with us and style and technically how we coach guys. His coaches at the Dub took care of him in great fashion. He's a really bright kid too, and as is John Reed. We just noticed these guys just pick stuff up really quickly. The cornerback spot it depends. If we try to make them into something different than what they are, then they might struggle. But these guys are not. We don't ask them to do that. We ask them to play in the mentality and the mold that they bring, and then tweak from there. And that's always been the way we've done it. That's why corners come in all different sizes and shapes and styles and all of that, and I think that's one of our strengths. So we're able to see that and coach to it. So I think the process, like John Reed, just jumped in. He did fine. It took him a couple days, and he was comfortable and was on the field. And I think Sydney will do the same thing. Back at practice today, going full speed. Great to see him.
Are you guys in talks with Dwayne's agent about a contract adjustment?
We're really ready to play football right now. That's where we are, and everything that needed to be taken care of is taken care of, and away we go.
Your opinions about the offensive line? Speaking of Dwayne Brown, where you at the comfort level with that and keeping posted as well as competing full go?
Yeah, well, that's, I think I've probably addressed it a bunch about that Fuller and Posick were going at this camp. Unfortunately for Ethan, he missed a bunch of time, and didn't get a chance to really put it out there. But he played a ton last year and did a nice job last season. So we have that understanding also, So both those guys deserve to play, and hopefully they'll both have a chance.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.